Stay savage, your boy Shino Bentro. What's poppin'? Today we are back, and guess what? We're back with some SHIN MEGAMI Tensei Liberation DX2. Now, I would like to make this known, this is a sponsored video, but we have played this game before in the past. So if you'd like to get this game, there are links in the description below. This game is out on Android as well as iOS. So you go ahead and cop that for free, you know what I'm saying? Get that quick download and then you could join in the fight. So essentially what this game is kind of reminding me of is the original Persona series. I mean, it's made by SHIN MEGAMI Tensei. They make Persona 2. So like, it has like the classic vibe while also having its own personality and identity. So in today's video, I'm going to give you guys a few tips and tricks on how to level up your demons, as well as showing off some high ranked demons that I have on my arsenal, as well as showing you guys, you know, a little bit about the demon fusion and such. So with that being said, let's get it. So like I said, I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks, you know what I'm saying? So if you was like doing some missions and you're out there getting some new units, right? You know, obviously there's the talk feature, which allows you to basically pick up new demons and pick them up as your, like, you know, new partners and make them your companions. You would want to probably go to story quests. You know, you can obviously go back to Aki Harbor if you wanted to, or you can do Shinjuku, depending on how far you are in each one. You know, obviously the other areas will become more apparent and they'll open up as you continue to play, you know what I'm saying, as you like keep pushing through the game. But like, you know, say you wanted to level up some to a pretty decent level, but not have to go all the way back to like the beginning of the game. There's like, you know, this mode where you can go back and you can, like, you know, fight your original ones, or say you was to go back to Aki Harbor, right, and you wanted to do like your original story. You can honestly go in and then put it on hard mode, and you know, you can pick up one of the harder quests. You know, obviously the levels vary depending on what you're trying to do, and obviously you have to start kind of from the beginning, you know, so it's like you're working your way back up. But mind you, as you can see, the levels are 19, 19, 19, 20, 19, 20. So be very careful, because if you run in there, you might get messed up. But like for me personally, I'll usually stay in the area that I'm in, and what I've been honestly doing is just going back and grinding up versus like the older enemies. Basically, when I get some new units, or I do like a demon fusion or something like that, and I'll essentially do it that way. I don't really, you know, get shafted in terms of like, you know, the other units, the enemy units defeating me. But for the most part, you know, that's like the best way to grind up first time units. As you guys can see, I got some heat, dog. I got some real heat. Now I had auto battle on because I was kind of grinding, and I have so much heat that, look at him off the rip. He's already talking about being my companion. Like, bro, I don't want to know anything about you, my dude. But obviously the talk feature, which allows you to get like more units and stuff like that, you know, you can pick up other ones. But depending on what units they are, you know, you might not want to add them to your arsenal. Me, I'm kind of picky, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to let the minions that be in the beginning, you know, kind of join me. I like to get like further down the line. Now mind you, some of these minions will be used to create higher ranked demons, you know what I'm saying? So be very careful of that. You know, you might run into some demons that are on some OD levelness. Like, you know, look at I got Cerberus on deck. You know, we out here rocking it, bro. Like, you don't understand, we're doing so much work. So this is a move called Hellclaw, which is probably one of my favorites. It's like an AoE, and if you guys remember this man, I always had the hardest time pronouncing his name. I'll say Vile, because we got this guy, we also had this guy in Persona 5. So like, he's always a good asset to the team. Not to mention his same like ability carries over into this game. So essentially, like, this man can, like, you know, nullify any physical attacks and basically reflect them back. And then we have Efrit, bro. Efrit is like really heat, dog. Mind you, I had this one mission when I went into the Demon Blaster zone, and he just like kind of just destroyed me. Like, I was like, wait, I had to come back and reassess everything. So like, you know, these units are pretty much some top tier for like early game, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know, you could get better units as you play and progress. So, you know, you might not start off with some heat right away, but just give it a little bit of time. It'll slowly work into that, you know, for the most part. And like, this really just helps all around in terms of like grinding. If you would like to go back into the story and do like some previous grinds, you know, you can actually, like, you know, get some pretty decent levels on some new units and stuff like that. Me personally, I enjoy the units that I got right now. These units are really dope. You know, it took me a little minute to get some of these, because mind you, you know, in the beginning of the game, you don't really have like the super powerful options, but you know, it usually comes over time, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, we out here taking the W's, you know, we out here clearing it, man. You know, obviously you get experience for every time you beat something. You know, if you have teammates or you have like support units with you, you know, that obviously plays a role. Obviously your Magus, which is used for demon fusion, which I can actually go and show you right now. So we're gonna try to fuse ourselves a high level demon. So we're gonna go into the hideout, you know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna go into the Church of Fate, because that's where we put our fate, you know what I'm saying? So you can do like a multiple fusion, or you could do a normal fusion. It's actually up to you, you know what I'm saying? You can use a demon for a combination, or you can make a demon like completely. Like you can look at the results, like, you know what I'm saying? Look at the results for what you want to make. Like basically these are like all the options you'll get. So like, you know, I already have fairy Senata, I suck at pronunciation, but you obviously get a blueprint of what you can make. And then like obviously, you know, once you get to a certain point, there are units that require high levels. So divine power is looking nice. I think I might be able to get this. Yo, I'm about to try, bro. This man looking kind of heat though. Oh, I'm about to wait. He's a 3-star though. Man, I need to see the moveset. Fatal Sword. Let's peep that out. What we got? Fatal Sword inflicts physical damage on one single opponent. 40 power. I mean, it's nice. He has the healing aspect too. But he also has like the lightning move, which is pretty good too. It's a good AoE. Attacks everybody on the field. But obviously I would have to level this man up a little bit to get that. But you know what? We gonna fuse for it. We gonna go for it. You know, because why not? You know, let's go ahead and do it. It doesn't matter, dog. So peep that out. We about to get some heat, dog. This is how demon fusion works. You gotta sacrifice for the greater good of the unit. Look at my dude. My dude got that demonic angel wings, bro. My man is out here, bro. My man is ready to do work. This man definitely needs to be on the team, for real. But overall, you know, like I said, if you having troubles, like say you make a new unit, and obviously sometimes when you acquire a new unit, you do have to start from scratch, because you know it doesn't always come at a high level already. Seeing this, like when you do demon fusion, some levels do retain, or you might start at a certain level. Like that unit level was 12. You know, you may have some other demons that might pull up in the party, you know what I'm saying, and they might not be so high level, you know. So like we're gonna add the one we just created to our team. But as you guys can see, you know, I have level one, you know. So like the best method of actually going out of your way to level that unit up would be like, you know, to go back into the story, because like if you really wanted to like get OD about it, I would just really just go back and replay the story, depending on how high your demons are already. And like I said, if you already have higher level demons, you know, I would just say just go into here and then hit it in hard mode. But for the most part, that's pretty much it. I'll give you guys like a quick tutorial, like what I mean by fighting, you know, in the previous story. So basically I'll run up in here, you know, and I would literally farm this place. Like I'll stay here for a bit. It's not one of those simple methods where you just stay there and you go and then go until you get to where you caught up to. I will kind of stay here. Sometimes, you know, you can hit the speed up button while also having it set to auto attack. You know, obviously it'll auto attack everybody on the field, which is kind of good. You know, I would bring some units that has AoEs, because AoE units kind of make things go by a lot faster. It isn't really as slow. That fatal slash looking real nice, dog. My man is out here, you know what I'm saying? But I would always bring some units that will be able to do AoEs. That way we can get through it relatively quick. It wouldn't take as long, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you will want to clear the wave a little bit faster. You don't want to, you know, just stall. How did this man double miss? What are you doing, dog? I don't understand. But yeah, this is pretty much what I mean by that. You know, you just get in here, you do your work, you know, and overall, you know, this is a really smooth game. Honestly, probably one of the cleaner gacha games. And if you're a fan of Shin Megami Tensei or you play Persona, because I know some people in the last video was like, why are there monsters from Persona in here? And I was like, because Shin Megami Tensei made Persona. And then they were like, what? And I was like, yeah. So like, if you're a fan of Persona, I'm pretty sure you would enjoy this. I mean, I've been enjoying it a lot. I've been playing in my free time, you know. I made a new account because, you know, obviously, something happened to my my game with my phone, because I was just like heated. So I made a new account and I had to really start over. But like, this was the same methods I was already using. It's just, you know, when you have to start over from scratch, it kind of sucks. But now that we back up in the grind, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm back up here putting in the work, putting in the numbers, you know. So like, you gotta watch out for units that have different weakness. And like, one thing what I like about this, as you start to hit, this starts to tell you what is neutral, what is weak, or what is like is resisted against. You know, they give you like some insights. Now, mind you, there's a few other features that actually come up during battle, like, you know, the call for help. Like, you can assist some friends. Like, say somebody called you for a backup, you can assist them. You know what I'm saying? But like, this would be the ideal place for you to kind of level up, you know, and like see how the feature has play again. You could have just went into it again like that. But overall, I'm really enjoying this. If you guys would like to check this out, you know, you can click the links in the description below to download it. It's available on Android as well as iOS. Like I said, this was a sponsored video. You know what I'm saying? If you do get the game, let me know what you get. I did have some higher units, so like if you guys, you know, get some higher level units, you know what I'm saying, like I did, like I showed you guys from my party, you know, let me see that. Like this would be kind of higher, but not necessarily higher. But this guy's a brute. This is a high level unit right here, bro. That one too. Cerberus is OD, dog. But like, you know, obviously once you get further into the game, the 5 stars start to appear and you could do way more work. But with that being said, my name is SHIN MEGAMI. Stay true and stay real. Don't forget, the links are in the description below to get this game. You know, you can go ahead and download it on Android as well as iOS. And with that being said, finally, until next time, see you guys later. Bye.